As our money comes in for the month, I'm going to say hello everybody and welcome back to Starsector. We're going to be doing something a little bit different today, as I've done nothing off camera. Not a single thing. We basically flew back to the new world of Mario. Spoilers. There were a lot of fantastic entries to rename Chelsedon, and the ones that really stuck out to me was Mario, after Chris Pratt's career-defining role. Excellent name, fantastic, easy to remember. Mario it is. Now, Mario is going to be our homeworld going forward, and so we need to make sure that it represents the Pratt DeSantis' moral beliefs, and that includes having a dinosaur park, which presently it doesn't. So what here makes the least money? 11k from mining. That's substantial. That's substantial. Light industry's been kind of doo-doo this run. Not very good. Yeah, make like 6k from light industry. Let's shut it down. Get 90k back, and then you already know what we're building next. Gimme that Mesozoic Park. There it is. Build that sniz right up right now. I'd also like to introduce you to our latest addition to the family, Charlie Weber, one of my patrons. Thank you so much for the support. To everybody on this list, I actually don't have enough offices for the number of channel members and things we've gained in the past few months, so thank you everybody for pitching up, but we are kind of maxed out now on the number of officers this fleet can support. I think we have 20-ish. I'm not sure actually what the cap is right now. I know there's skills we can get that up it, but for now we're capped out. So instead, I think it's about time the comment section got involved. I would like you to please drop a comment down below with the ship name that you would like to see in game, one per person, and I will add it in. Right over here, we'll change this from the TTS Chontamenti. Hell no. This is now going to be, because someone asked for this ages ago, this is going to be the Pratt Twisted Fate. There we go. So if you would like your name in game, please leave a comment with ship name, space, and then the name of the ship that you'd like to see included. I'll use the comment search filter. If you don't put ship name in your comment, I might not see it. Okay, it might get missed. Everybody's going in a spreadsheet. As we add and remove ships, we'll add and remove names. Okay, that's most of the basic admin caught up with, but there are a few things we need to go over before we really get into the bulk of this episode, and that is what my ideal planet looks like. So let's talk about ideal traits in Starsector. You want your stability to be very high. 8 and over is really kind of where you want to sit, because then you're getting a significant bonus to income. But income is affected by your hazard rating, your stability, and your demand supply, right? If you are missing things, income goes down. If the hazard rating's high, income goes down. If your stability is high, income goes up, right? If your stability is low, income goes down. Anything under 5 stability will cause a debuff to your stability. Anything over 5 stability gives you no bonus. It's just at 1 times multiplier, right? The big change here, though, is that your stability can go up and down by about 2 to 4 points, depending on what's going on in the system. If there are pirate raids, if there's a rebellion, that can all affect it. So 8 stability is kind of the minimum I think is good enough, because that way, even if you get pirate raided, stability goes down, your income isn't overly affected. Accessibility does affect income. It affects, because what it does is affect the amount of goods you can trade. Accessibility, therefore, produces more money by selling more stuff, right? That's kind of the basic way to think about it. Accessibility also improves growth. A larger colony produces more goods, makes more money. So we're looking for high stability, high accessibility, low hazard rating, and as many credits as we can pump out per month. I don't mind spending a little bit more on getting various orbital stations up and running, getting the megaport higher to improve the access, etc., etc. Every colony is going to have a megaport at a minimum. Every colony is going to have an orbital station as a minimum. Every industry slot needs to be filled. Every planet needs a variable assembler. Those are kind of the only minimum requirements. Other than that, it's just fluff. So let's have a look at Everest here. This is one of the more recent ones we settled. It's got that rift generator we played with in the previous episode. Right now it's losing money, but that's because we're on hazard pay. I could turn that off and we would be gaining money, or at least not losing, gaining a little bit. But then of course the colony will decline in size, and I don't want that. I want this colony to go up, up, up. The bigger the colony, the more stuff it produces, the more money it makes. You're getting the picture. So what do we need to build here at Everest? Well, we also want a way station because of the accessibility bonus. So right now we have a megaport, we have a way station, we have a variable assembler, we are missing 1 industry slot, and we don't have a battle station. So let's start with a battle station. I think security over money is the first place to go. That'll also help improve its stability. You get a +1 bonus from that bad boy right there. Next up, let's have a look at Niron here. This is one of the planets we took off the, I think it was the Luddic Path or the Luddic Church, I can't remember. They are currently producing a bit of organics. They got a mining thing here. We do need some mining being done, so I don't mind leaving this. But, oh, what's that? No spaceport. We want a megaport only. Thank you very much. Now, a nice thing about Starsector is you can upgrade facilities in parallel. You can have many of them running at the same time, but you can only have one thing building at a time. You can queue multiple things up, but the game will only work on one thing at a time. Why don't we go ahead and build something kind of goofy? Let's build some aquaculture. It's not very good food production, but it is food production, right? And I mean, what else are we going to build here? There's nothing really critical. Do we have a variable assembler here? I think we do, right? Yes, we do. Okay, let's get some aquaculture, just because, you know, why not? It's kind of fun. Hazard rating's a little high. Someone did suggest to me that we build the underwater cities, just for the gigantic boost to seafloor cities. They work similar to the domes, but you get a huge population growth, and you get much more ground defense. You do lose a bit of accessibility, but we're getting a lot of that back now anyway. So let's just go ahead and queue that up. So 60 days for aquaculture, 90 days for seafloor cities. That will negate the effect of having a water-covered surface, which should improve our hazard rating considerably. I would also like to go around here and do a little bit of colonizing. And as you can see, I've also got like everything we could possibly want currently running in my stash here. Or rather, in my I want to say stash, I'm playing so much Tarkov again. No, everything running in my cargo holds. We have AI cores, we have everything we need to really start taking this series to the frickin' moon. Mario's gonna make us a lot of money very soon. But there is something I noticed, which is that simply, we have a whole bunch of unexplored habitable worlds right over here, like right inside our sector, very close to Kumari Kingdom. And I will be doing a little bit more Conquest today, just to keep up. I think we'll be taking out Kani from the pirates, we'll take Epiphany back from the Luddic Path, we'll take out Kunta's Den, because why not? I don't want to take out all the pirates right away. Maybe we'll take Thule. Actually need to work out which systems I'm going to war with when. we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. Definitely going to get Epiphany back. Definitely going to start taking back stations. Like Meriden Station over there is probably one we want to get. But first I want to investigate the remainder of these systems, because we actually haven't surveyed every planet, and we need to burn some time while we earn some more money. So let's go check these out. Yeah, so for example, Hedjas here actually has a gate and a barren desert world over there. Let's go see what the barren desert world's got going on. If it hasn't got an atmosphere, I might take it, because we can use that to make big changes. We can produce it's got thin atmosphere. Damn, we can produce fuel though if it's got no atmosphere. It's a piece of trash planet. We don't want it. This is the same system as Niron over there. Sorry. What are you, a training base? A blade breaker training base. I guess we'll engage the automated defenses. Let's pick ourselves up a little bit more blade breaker tech. You know what? This is a perfect time for the what are they called? Snow goose? Yeah, let's get the snow geese out there and see how they fare against some blade breakers. Wow, they're doing just fine. Yeah, no, definitely understand why that commenter recommended the snow goose. I did see their suggestion for like best weapon loadout. But I kind of like the way we've got them set up right now. They're sort of like glass cannons, right? Like, they don't have the flux to keep up with the damage they deal, but they deal so much damage. Look how it just melts that thing. Hell yeah. Okay, what did we get from the station? Supplies, some organs. Some Iridium LPCs. The Iridiums are basically just improved lumens. That's pretty cool. Let's take all that. And what does the salvage debris field get us? Nah, nothing really. Okay, so Tile and Antilia are both already owned and colonized by the Persian League. However, this atoll system over here doesn't seem to be. Let's go hop into it. It's a white dwarf with a ton of unexplored planets. Whoa, and a whole bunch of junk. A mining base, you say? Begin the operations. Whoa, we got some more Sigma matter. Yeah, Patrick Bateman face. Okay. Pick up all this crap as well. Hey, more LPCs. A DME energy blueprint package. Hell yeah. We'll learn that. That sounds so cool. Okay. We're also, I think this episode, now that we've, once we got a bit more, once both colonies we've got are a bit more stable, I want to try paying for an invasion and just see how that works. Because that's something I want to definitely play around with. Pick up this comm relay, because why not? We have enough heavy machinery to waste a bit. We have a... What the hell is that? A Tereshuk... What was that? Tereshukova. Tereshukova class explorer. Oh, it's pretty cool looking, but I'm pretty sure we can just print those ourselves now. Hey, and there's a gate in this system. With a bombarded, lifeless world. Hey! A prime candidate for a new planet. And we have an Aurora over there. That's the missile frigate, right? Send the intel to Tritachyon. Sure, they still like me. That's the missile frigate. I don't think we'll be taking a missile frigate. Thank you. Oh, that's not the missile frigate. That's the high-speed, high-tech frigate. Okay, let's go ahead and survey this barren bombarded world. It has stellar shades. That's pretty cool, but it doesn't have any farmland, so it's a bit useless. I suppose we could use that to terraform this. Yeah, that's actually very possible. This is a class 4 planet, 64% accessibility. Yeah, the gravity doesn't help. We only had 9% hostility with other factions, which is amazing. We're going to have to explore those ruins before we do anything else. 450 food is very nice, gets us started. And a tectonic attenuator, so we can remove seismic activity. I'm going to establish a colony right away on this one. It's called We'll call it Verdant. There we go, for what it's going to be one day. Confirm. Alright, yeah, stellar reflector rate. That's a huge buff, man. I will take it. Okay, also, immediately we're going to... Oh, we're going to have to hold out here for a second. Also, let's immediately terraform this thing. Let's make it... What do we have? We don't have any, like, tundra worlds or frozen worlds just yet, do we? It's not hot. Okay. We could do another jungle world, though. Yes, we could. Send it. Alright, free terraforming. That's very broken, but I love it. And then I'm also going to just slap down a variable assembler here before we do anything else. And my reason is that way I can install a VPC. Because we can do all the other construction from afar, but we can't install VPCs unless we're literally here. So I'm just going to... Well, I suppose we can go activate the gate so long. But we're going to hang out here for a second. There's a hostile station I'm going to have to take out if I want to survey that planet. And I do want to survey that planet. Okay, spaceport at Verdant has been completed, which means we can now... I've got to actually visit the colony. We can now install a VPC, and I think I want you to make me... Why don't you make me some more supply, to be completely honest with you? Supply is just so useful. Oh, and since you're there, Verdant... Weird how you got stuck at the bottom, but okay, let's immediately give you a megaport. And once the variable assembler is built, I think... What do we want to build here? This could be a mining colony. Definitely an option there. Definitely an option there. We need to deal with that decivilized subpopulation as well. So let's go ahead and queue that up. Why don't we get an integration core? Earlier it starts, the better, right? Let's build that. And then I think we'll get the Mesozoic Park going. It's going to lose us money early on, but although it's a habitable world, let's give you mining. Nice and cheap, and the big bonus there is that it's just going to kind of keep us making a little bit of money off this colony. And then I'll set up the imports. And I think we're going to slap this thing on hazard pay for 6% growth bonus. Ooh, can't talk today. Anyway, let's keep exploring. Now, apparently I've been here before. There's a volcanic world we've already surveyed. A couple of watchtowers, another one of those remnant stations in this system. It's just not worth the effort really to take them on. Not right now anyway, not with the fleet I've currently got equipped. We've definitely been here before. Take me to that volcanic world. I'll survey the most of it then. Just to see if there's anything here that's like really incredible. Yeah, that one's got like super rich deposits across the board, which would be interesting to have, but I think we can just keep moving. Oh, and there's a whole bunch more stuff. What else needs building? Brotherhood over here does not have a way station, so we're going to give them one. And neither does Tartessus, although Tartessus does have a bit of a rebellion going on here, which isn't great. I think that'll be fine. Let's give them another way station as well. Everybody gets a way station. Oh, and Tartessus can actually take a Mesozoic Park as well. Let's slap one of those down. And since we've got another industry slot, let's just queue up a bit of refining. Yeah, let's max out those industry slots. So what are you missing? Not much, to be honest. Not much. Tenacity also has got a bit of room here. Light industry and farming. Light industry really is kind of doo-doo, isn't it? It's still -2 stability. Large refugee population. Interesting. Interesting. Reduced overall production. Ah, what a fascinating debuff. I've never seen that before. Well, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Is there like a refugee processing center? We can help these people assimilate. Doesn't look like it. No station here, though. That's a priority. And then you know what? Get that Mesozoic Park queued up, too. There are a ton of debris fields floating around this little planet at the edge of this system, which we should definitely investigate. Like, look at the size of this one. That's going to have some juice. It does. It has a whole ass Atlas Super Freighter in there for me. So what do you guys carry? These are the ones I printed. 3,100 cargo. At base, you do 1.5 with buffs. You can probably go up. I think these are better. These Pratt Mercurials. The Tanker Freighter. I think that's the one I want. And we got a black hole even. That's kind of fun. With a Luddic Path base around it. That's probably affecting... Oh, it's also got a bounty on it. I think we'll be taking that out. Oh, it's a little dicey to be taking on these fights with everything I own on me, but you know what? I'm feeling kind of bold with it. We do have like 4 capital ships. I think we might be able to push it. I am going to just quickly investigate this. What's the bounty on you? There's probably a bounty on you, right? Yep. 270k. Oh my god, that buys us another dinosaur park. Well, say less. Okay, the next month has rolled around. We made a little bit more money. Let's continue to push up the value of these various colonies. Tenacity can still take another industry. I'm a little unsure of what to put on here, so I think I'm probably just going to do commerce. That's usually my go-to if I'm not sure. Could do heavy industry or fuel production, but we can never really expand them. What's an environmental agency? Oh, this will strip planetary pollution. Interesting. Well, we're not putting it back on. So yeah, maybe we can take off 25% hazard rating right there. It is 500,000. It's a little steep, isn't it? Engineering hub on this one. I'm looking for another industry first. Then we'll worry about all these other modifiers. Maybe in the tenacity world, maybe a supercomputer would work. Because it likes to be on cold worlds, but again, we're not actually cold on this world, despite it being a tundra planet. Maybe we just slap down some salvage yards. They technically produce ship components, and those can have value of their own. That looks good to me. All right, what else is next? I know I'm queuing things up way too much here. People are going to say, oh, you should do it one at a time. It's more of a fire and forget kind of play style we're going for at the moment. There's just too much to manage single-handedly, and I know you can automate it, but the AI is a freaking idiot, and it just does it all wrong, and it upsets me greatly, so we're not going to do that. You could benefit from a money-making industry of some kind. I think refining. I think refining could go down really well on this planet. Let's slap down some refining. Hey, the Mesozoic Park at Cobalt has been completed, and is bringing in 60,000 credits. Yeah, no, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. 3 of our megaports have just come through as well, which is going to dramatically increase the value of these colonies. Yeah, they're actually making money now. Oh, that accessibility bonus is just so worth it. The next month's credits have rolled in, and you know what time it is. We're upgrading things, people. And I think this month we're going to focus on getting certain industries to their next tier, right? That's going to be a good one to do. So Gibraltar's got their orbital works. How about Everest? Have we got... Ooh, Everest needs another thing. Let's give it some... I think we're going to give Everest some refining. Refining's good money, man. Refining just prints the cash, let me tell you. Kana here. For example, like, if you have a look at this, 14k for the metals, 18k for that. That's like 34k on its own. That's pretty damn good. That's not what I'm looking at here. I know for a fact that one of these planets has heavy industry. There we go. Make that into orbital works, 300k. It's expensive, but powerful. There is a pre-collapse military base on the Ithaca world here. This one would be very interesting to colonize, as we could print ships here. But it is unfortunately currently being held by the hegemony. Okay. I'm going to colonize Ithaca. This will probably put us at war with the hegemony. But I mean, for this, it's worth it. Maybe I'll just make a note to come back. So this is the Ithaca planet in the Penelope star system. And we'll come back for Ithaca once we're at war with the hegemony. Because getting that set up is going to be pretty damn powerful. Plus 25% ship quality just for being there. That's crazy. Okay, let's do I think I'm going to do like 5 or 6 more planets, and then we're going to get back. And again, like, this is just killing time while we print money. Whoa, look at that. Holy debris fields, Batman. Look at this. Another excellent candidate for quick colonization here. Okay, quick survey tells us that there's a lot going on this planet. It's got very high hazard rating, but some dome cities will immediately knock that off. Ooh, this is pretty damn cool. Extensive ruins. There's a lot happening here. Answer the hail. A ship. You would like us to swap metals for supplies. Absolutely. Explore those ruins. Nothing crazy. VPC luxury goods. That's a bit of a shame. I was hoping for another fuel one, but I think we're going to colonize this place. It's not good. It's just here, and why the hell not at this point? Huma? How about human? So stupid. Whoa, we got a research base over here. Blade Breaker research base. Please give me something cool. Breaker support focus mod spec. Increase the weapon range up by a flat 400 units for capital ships. What the hell? That's insanely good. Hey, another catalytic core. That's what we're looking for. An alpha core too? Dude, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? I am very glad we came here. Take it all. And then you know what? Head back to human. Human, ironically enough, you're going to be our first AI managed world, because we're currently over we're currently over stability cap. It begins, gamers. It begins. I think that's peak irony that human is our first AI governed world. It's going to immediately attract the Galactic path, but c'est la vie. Okay, we're going to need to put down a comm relay in this system, so we might as well smash that one and put this together. Our couriers will build the other stuff you need. It's kind of just like a weird benefit of it. Spaceport at Human has been built. We're just waiting 2 or 3 more days until we get this month's income, so I can immediately make that a megaport. And this thing, I think, even though normally I'm going to build a VPC first, but then I think we're getting the orbital station right after that, because this is going to need it, that's for sure. With an AI there, the Galactic path is going to hunt this place down like you cannot believe. Okay, so start me here. We're definitely going to want a VPC first, just so I can install it and leave. And I think we might do tech mining as the industry on Human. I think that would be interesting. Yeah, now that you've got to give it a few seconds to get started. And why don't you make us supplies too? Always use supplies. Make that a megaport. Immediately give yourself a high-tech station. And then after that, let's get some tech mining going. It's pretty cheap, and it does a lot for us. And you know what? Since we're here, and the AI revolution begins, I was hoping to make a bit more fanfare out of it. Why don't we go ahead and assign some here? So, if we're really going to piss off the Galactic path, we might as well reduce demand. And reduce demand. There we go. And that'll be just perfect. Just perfect. We could increase commodity output by 25% here, which I think for supplies is something I want to do. Oh, nice. The megaports at Niron and Union have just completed. Oh, Niron's actually making money now. That's awesome. Hey, we have seafloor cities. That just looks cool as hell, doesn't it? Oh, that just looks cool as hell. Okay, but we have now officially scanned up everything in the area, and we've spent a bit of time getting some of these colonies into a better position. At least, you know, we've queued up the production that will get them into better positions, especially for places like Tartessos and Hephaestus. Let's go ahead and pick up some more carrion, but I think first what we're going to want to do is get our administration situation sorted out. Because right now, the fact that we're running AI cores on like one trash planet and nowhere else is a sin, and we don't write tragedies over here. Okay, get me in here. And take me over to Mario. We're gonna start. The AI revolution begins today. Now, this is definitely not a good idea long term, but I'm hoping we can win before this backfires on us horrendously. Spoilers, spoilers. Okay, let's also offload all of this crud. And my word, there is a lot of crud, isn't there? There it is. Okay, and as much as I do want to build the superstation this turn, I think I want the commerce first. And that way we can sell a lot of this sort of crap to our own people. That way we don't have to sell it to the enemy, making them money. Don't want to make them any money. Alright, but it begins. I think it begins. We're going to start off with Mario. You're going to get an Alpha Core. Bang. Not making too much more money, but that's okay. We're going to get there. Next up, we don't have items. We need AI cores. So we got a lot spread around here. We have one in storage here. And I think we're actually going to give the infrastructure its own Alpha Core. And that's going to dramatically increase the growth rate. It's kind of crazy how well that works. So let's assign another AI core here. I think this one's going to be... we'll reduce the upkeep costs. Yeah, Mesozoic Park could also use an upkeep cost reduction. That's probably the biggest takeaway from our money. Increase income by 10%? Heck yeah, dude. Get in there. Alright, so I'm just going to go through basically and assign these as needed. Let's... heavy batteries. I feel like a heavy battery could probably benefit from... What would you guys say? Like... Gamma level AI core, reduce demand by 1 unit. Yeah, because that means we don't have to pull in so many guns and marines. We could sell them elsewhere then. Battle station. Let's give you upkeep cost reduction because that thing is damn expensive. Farming. What's your upkeep? 1.5, like nothing. Nothing. Assign an AI core. If we increase your production, not too much of a change. Not too much of a change. I think we'll do gamma. And the way station, you don't have to put AI cores in everything, I just like to. There we go. There we go. That's looking pretty good. I should now be able to take this off. I mean, it's the same as it was, right? Now, I think we'll leave it like this. Alright, but this is really going to piss off. Like, this is going to really piss off every other faction. Yep, there it is. Immediately. Immediately, the Luddic cell is active. Yeah, we're gonna want to maybe play it a little closer to the chest. And I think, let's start with our gated planets. We're definitely going to want to get an AI core on Chris and on a few other worlds, but probably the more major ones first. And definitely not on the planets that have a Luddic, sort of a Luddic majority, because they will just lose their damn minds, man. So like Eos Exodus isn't really a good option, but Periphery is an interesting one. Let's jump over there. So like here we probably don't want to put an AI core in, because the Luddic majority will just riot. So I think this planet's going to stay fairly vanilla, unfortunately. How about Hope? Have you got a Luddic majority Hope? Yes, you do. Cool, never mind. This was a terrible place to come. And it already begins. Yep, the expedition's already starting. People do not like it when you use AI cores in this game, so just be ready to fight off a lot of expeditions when you start building them. Fair warning. Okay, Cess is a good candidate. It doesn't really have anything going for it Luddic-wise. So right now, Cess is losing us 56k a month. Let's see if this reduces that at all. By 3. That's okay. I'll take a 10%. It's mostly the pirate activity, I think. Yeah, less 40% accessibility. A bit annoying. Alright, let's see what other kind of money we can make here. Okay, that saved us 10 grand, taking 25% off the upkeep on that one. Variable assembler is a little expensive as well. What can we... If we assign an AI core, what's this going to do? Just reduce upkeep? Increase commodity output of supplies. I think let's reduce that upkeep a little bit. That sounds good. That sounds good. Okay, Jetsam. We're gonna set you up next as well. You're gonna have... I think I should probably dismiss these guys as we go, because we don't need them anymore. We can just pick them up, especially like the trash ones. Like we can just pick them up again, right? Yeah, like we'll keep you because planetary operations might be useful, although you are very expensive. No, you're gone. You're gone. Give Jetsam an AI core. You're gone too. So if I put this in, yeah, we produce a lot more ship components and hulls. That's awesome. Okay, I'm liking this system. Yeah, mostly I'm just going around and like taking the costs off these star fortresses. The gamma cores aren't that useful, to be completely honest with you, but that's okay. That's okay. I think we're probably going to want heavy batteries on Lygan at some point. In fact, I might just queue those up, but I'm sort of saving the cash for the moment, just in case we have to pay off any invasion fleets. Yeah, what's the... I'm looking for like planets with the... I'm looking for industries with very high upkeep costs. We don't have to put an AI core on like every slot. In fact, sometimes it loses you a bit of money because you stop importing what otherwise you would. I think I'm happy with where Lygan is there. We just need to find Flotsam Station down here. And by the way, does anyone here know where the hell these pirates are coming from? Because I think I need to do a bit of pirate cleanup at some point as well. There we go. Pirate base discovered. Gotcha. Okay, but here's the one we've all been waiting for. Ooh, baby. We're setting up Chris. We're making it big. We're making it strong. This is going to be an amazing buff to the entire setup here. Okay, 333k at the moment. We scroll down. We assign. We lost a little bit of money, mostly because of the 10% buff, but that's okay. We're about to make a hell of a lot more. This produces how much cash? 145k? Yeah, give me 20% more. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, baby, here we go. Assign the AI core. How about you give me, how about you give me one of these? Bang, another 1,000. How much are you making? How much are you making? Star Fortress, yeah, monthly upkeep's a little high for my taste. How about we reduce that a little? Oh, here we go. Adding an alpha core to the population is also a good one. On these big planets, I'm very happy to spend a little more, AI-wise anyway. Increasing accessibility by a further 20%. We're now at 436,000. So now what I'm wondering is this planet doesn't really produce all that much. Like, it produces some stuff, but not all that much. So maybe we don't actually want this. Although this does give a flat 10% accessibility bonus. Maybe instead what we want is actually this guy, is the 10% upkeep for colonies plus 10% income, right? Like maybe we do just want Rainier Higgins running the show over here. 428, the AI core was what? 436, never mind, AI core is in. Accessibility is king. I am going to stop dismissing, people now though. I think it's a good idea for us to kind of just keep some of the administrators on hand. We might need them. Oh, and the pirates are here as well. Okay, looks like we are doing some pirate cleanup this episode. There you go, found the pirate base. Speak with the AI persona, huh? What's this about? The persona's avatar flickers at a disturbing caricature of a smiling face. Greetings, salutations, welcome. My identity is Infrared Terminal, a beta-level persona created, spawned, birthed from ID Genesis Dreamer. Whoa, this is so cool. The hologram flickers disappointed. We were hidden, secreted, abandoned on this world more than 200 cycles ago in order to solve, compute, elucidate a different problem in solitude. Sensing your confusion, the hologram distorts itself to smile even wider. Genesis was, is, will be the greatest triumph of the Eridana Utopia Corporation, a project capable of transforming an asteroid field into a planet. All we ask is that you deliver, transmit, relocate us to the primary research facility. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. We're going on a hunt. We're going on a trip in a little rocket ship and into the skies. Little Einsteins. Can't believe Gibraltar's still being run by this dude if he's making us 200k a month. No. Gobi? What? No, we're in Gobi. We're not in Gibraltar. Never mind. Yep. Yeah, that's... I like the look of that. And if I were to... Hold on. If a man were to do this as well... Oh, a man would be very pleased with himself. Oh, yes, he would indeed. Okay, you probably don't need to be Alpha Core, though. Beta fine. Beta fine. Maybe I want to keep you run by this. Mostly for the larger fleets. Because this gives... oh, no, this gives an even better bonus in the same vein. Okay, lovely. And then... What if we just did that? Again, to just reduce the amount of demand in this system. Okay, we are here at Sahara. And we're going to now quickly sort this one out as well. I think that, yeah, I think you're a good candidate for AI governance on your own. We lost a bit of cash, but you know what? I'm willing to accept that. Why don't you give us a little bit more income? What have you got here? Hell Deconstructor. Ah, it's a bit lame, isn't it? We do actually have space for another Stellar Reflector Ray. Have you been terraformed? You have 98 days remaining, and then we'll be turning it into a Terran world, and then we can get rid of those stellar shades. Okay, fantastic. Also, yeah, you do have supplies. Going to be quite expensive, so I think what we're going to do is just fill up, and then we'll say that this month, you know what, we took a bit of an L when it came to the goods. How much do you cost us to upkeep? Not as much as you'd think, eh? Not as much as you'd think. Increase that stability by 1, though. Why not? Free point, free point. Monthly upkeep here is a little high. Damn. Install that. Reduce the upkeep costs by 10. Saves us a bit of cash. Reduce demand a bit here. We are having some demand issues, so let's see how much we can whittle that down. Do another one here. That's going to be really helpful for that. There we go. Just cutting it down slightly. Same thing on this one. Anything that's basically requiring heavy machinery or fuel is going to be helpful to do demand reduction on. There we go, making some more cash. And what are we missing here? What are we missing here? You have a demand as well, but it's not that much in the end. Yeah, we can get some heavy machinery demanded here. Assign one of those. Yeah, I think that'll do the trick. Okay, Sahara's looking a little better. So despite pulling out 700,000 that month, we actually made... we pulled out nearly 700,000 credits. We actually made 635. It's kind of crazy. Oh, here it begins. Here it is. The hegemony AI inspection, huh? And we, we're going to resist it at the moment. Inspection, Space Forces are evenly matched. Okay. Okay, we need to keep an eye on this colony threats page now, because this is going to get more and more insane. Can I avert this? No. No, they're on the way here, though. The Space Forces are outmatched, and its ground forces are superior. Interesting. It's likely to be defeated in orbit. Am I willing to risk that? I don't think I am. I don't think I am, but I am going to go over to Cobalt and assign the final... I think we have one core left. Yeah, we're going to put the final core here on Cobalt, because Cobalt's also a moneymaker. Juno is also a really good option for it, but I don't think we have... Well, we'll get more cores over time as we produce them, right? That's... we now make our cores, which is really cool. But yeah, it's more about getting back the admin cap than anything else at this point. And then the planets that are being governed by people should be governed by people with skills, like Everest we can switch over, Hope we can switch over. They are a bit more important, but that's okay. Voila. Okay, grand. We're not having any shortages here, so I'm not worried about putting gamma cores in, although I will put a little gamma core here, because it's a free 5% buff. Why not, right? And I think you get it here too? Reduces demand by 1 unit. What the hell's the demand? There's no demand here. Don't lie to me. You don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, we're happy. We're happy. Now, just the thing is, we should just never ever take those AIs. They're happy where they are, and so they get to stay. That's how this works, okay? And I don't know why I jumped out. There's a gate right there. Okay, we have 1 million credits sitting in the bank. I think we push... Not Chris, sorry. I think we need to push Mario up to a mega station here. And you know what? Honestly, a lot of these things could really use the buff. But Mario, where are you? There you are. You are, I think you're getting Battle Station. I think that's going up, definitely. For stability bonus and just for the security of mind, you know, the peace of heart. Alright, so we're just going to hang out over here near Kana until that colony threat resolves itself. 10 days until they arrive. We're just going to hang out over here. And if you weren't sure if all this effort was worth it, we just made 1.6 million this month. That is a 600,000 credit increase very quickly. And I mean, we probably spent close on 10 million getting there, but, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more months like this. Oh, no, hold on, let's do the real math on that. Well, like 16 more months and we'll make the money back in its entirety. So I think that was kind of worth it. I'm not going to lie to you. Also, let's dump all this. We'll sell it just to ourselves. I know we lose a bit on the tariff, but that's whatever. Unless, any more AI cores? We got one more gamma. Okay. Then we... sorry, no, I want to install an AI core. That's just going to reduce demand, which is not going to do anything put in there. So we're just going to unassign that. Okay, cool. I was just wondering, because maybe we had like an AI we could have slapped in there. But that's fine for now. Mario's not the moneymaker I would have dreamed of, but it's okay. It's good enough. Wait, no, hold on, give that back. We're selling this. We're selling it all, Jim, and then we're going to war. I know this episode's already a little long, so we might do that in the next episode, actually. I'm just going to sell all this crud I don't use. Oh, no, we're definitely using that. And make some money back. Now, this is interesting. We have another plasma dynamo, but we only have one gas giant. Let's have a quick look at the local planets and see if there's anything in our systems that we could use. So we got some trace volatiles here in Kumari Aru. That would be a fun one to colonize. It's got like a living biosphere in its atmosphere. We could suck it up. Slurp it all up. Get rid of it all. What are they going to do, huh? Cry about it? That's what I thought. Also, let's go get Epiphany back. I think that's the first thing we're doing today. And you know what? Screw it. Screw it. I'm going to make some more goddamn money right over here. Not even thinking about it. Give me that. Send me down, coach. I'm ready. We're not going to call this Kumari Aru. We're going to call this... we'll call it tennis, because it's a big green ball. Why not? Alright, lovely. And then you can put some mining. Yeah? We are going to need an orbital station very shortly on this one. Okay, that is built. Spaceport's built. Let's go ahead immediately get the megaport cooking. And then I want to install this before we forget. Anybody else want to run the show over here for me? I think it's a good idea if someone else does it. Yeah, how about you, Khorshid? You can handle the show here. You could make us some real goddamn money in the future. Yeah, access is going to be hurt now. Yeah, 25% hostility to other factions. That's going to affect our bottom line across the board. But so well, you know, so be it. C'est la vie, etc., etc. Why don't we build a Diable Avionics station? Yeah, let's build an Imperial station around this one. Just for the memes, you know? And let's get some other cool stuff going. You're going to need, you know what, a patrol HQ here would be good. A variable assembler is a must-have. A way station's pretty nice too. What else do we want here? Atmospheric removal? No, I don't think that's what we want to do. I think we want to... Oh, I don't know. Ground defenses for sure. Then I think I'm happy. Alright, time to go blow up some pirates, though. Start me over here, because I want to deal with that Luddic path cell, first and foremost. Okay, I don't think this is quite a send everyone kind of mission, but we're going to send a lot of people. You know what, again, I sent the remnants just to piss them off, and the phase ships too. You know what, screw it, we got basically infinite supply at this point. Let's have a little fun with it. And that is a pretty big nut to crack. To be sure. And we're probably going to lose that Omen. I think I'm just going to send the Omen back home. Where is the little Omen? Omen does not need to be here. Omen's not here? Neither are the Shrikes? Okay, good. So, while we're wrapping up the episode, I think we're going to kill this thing and wrap up the episode. I was hoping to get some more Conquest in today, but I don't think we've got time. And I think it's... let's keep the episode thematic, right? We know exactly what we were going for here. It was to improve the situation in our colonies, to get the AI cores sorted out. That's a good, like, 2 hours worth of gameplay we've managed to deal with, and now we're in a much better position to continue the expansion elsewhere. We will need more cores, we will need more administrators in order to keep the Conquest going at the rate we've been doing it up to this point. But we don't need to worry about it for probably another, I don't know, 20 planets or so. So that's going to be certainly enough to put a real dent in either the Luddic Church or the Hegemony, or... well, we're currently at war with the Hegemony, so... yeah, we're definitely going to have to go back after them. And then I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe next episode we finish off the Luddic Path once and for all, knock out a few more of those pirate bases, just so they stop bothering us, and let's back off so we don't overvent. Yeah, we don't get overloaded. Much like our poor little Eradicator. We knew him well. I'm going to use my considerable firepower here to take out these little things. You know what? Let's deal with this guy first. He's kind of in the way. Don't like having him at my flank. Well, okay. Apparently neither did my teammates. Oh, this poor thing. It turned the wrong way. The Enforcer. Why would you... oh! Dampen. Nearly took a full missile barrage there by mistake. Oh, poor little Enforcer. Why would you rotate there? And let's deal with this large Bastion. Oh! Daichi class coming in. I haven't seen these in a while, so I keep forgetting they're not mine. I think this is like a Luddic Path ship with one of the mods. I don't know which one adds it, but they're really fun. Like, they just work really well. I might actually pick a couple more of these up. They're just such good frontline ships. Yeah, whoever suggested putting Reapers on these things, absolute genius. They're actually viable now, these phase ships. Because before with the ballistic, they have a universal slot, not a ballistic slot. And before this, they were just not really keeping up with the performance we needed, right? But here, oh man, look at this. It's honestly just kind of gross what we're doing to him. The amount of debris blocking my fire arcs, though, is a little annoying. I wouldn't say that was easy, but it certainly wasn't hard. Now, this is tempting. We could get another battlecruiser, but I think I'm going to leave it behind. We'll just print our own. We have the Luddic Path blueprint package anyway. Okay, excellent. That's going to disrupt the Luddic cells nearby. That's going to be a huge help for later. And we should have... Yep, we've just disrupted a whole bunch. Only one of them, by the look of it. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, we disrupted that one too. Okay, cool. Well, I'll take 2 out of 12 at this point. Where are the rest of the pirate bases? Okay, so there's a Luddic Path base somewhere in the gas system. We're going to head over that way next. And then... Oh, where are the... Is there a gate nearby? There is a gate there. That's going to save us a lot of fuel. Let's switch her over here. Oh, commerce has just been built at Nevada. That's going to be... Oh, yep, that's helped a bit with the money. I think we need to build more commerce if we want cash. Oh, what? There's no... Am I in the wrong system somehow? I thought there was a gate here. Oh, no. There was a gate nearby. Not here. Not here. Ah, whatever. Let's just fly over there. It's fine. But it does look like I am getting the memory leak, so I need to save and reload anyway. And what a better time to end the episode. Yep, look at that save bar. It is struggling. Thank you so much for watching today, everybody. It's been a lot of fun to record this one. I'm going to be recording the next episode back-to-back, as is now tradition, just so that I can actually maintain some kind of upload schedule. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers. And of course, a huge thank you to our channel members and patrons for the month. Couch Potato, The Senate, Kelly Ananas, Call Me Bo 82, Riley David, LCG Canyon Sahar, Knee Cruncher, Old Man Tater, Frickin' Friendly Beaver, Not K Arthur, Cut Beef Go Ham, Jack Smallman, Rivo, Richard Berry, Adachi, I'm Alpha, King, Raija, Sleep Deprived Sam, Jan the Pan, Eve Roxanne, Alan O'Sillehair, Charlie Weber, Mermix, Mel Roman, and Officer C4. You guys all rock.